So let us try to understand how to draw shear force diagram and bending moment diagram in case of cantilever beam. And we have prepared an Excel calculator for this example also. Now here we are having the cantilever beam as shown over here. It is subjected to the UDL of 20 kN per meter as shown over here at a distance of 1.5 meter from the fixed end, and total span length is 2 meter. Now the shear force calculation. Shear force at C will be 0 as there is no load that is acting over here. Similarly, shear force at B will also be 0 because there is no force that is acting between C and B. Then shear force at A is nothing but this UDL. So W into L1, that is 20 into 1.5, that is 30 kilonewton. That is the shear force that is acting at point A. So shear force at C is 0, shear force at B is 0. So therefore we have drawn the horizontal line. And at A it is 30 kilonewton. This is nothing but the reaction at A also. So magnitude of this reaction is nothing but 30 kilonewton. Now let us draw the bending moment diagram also. So bending moment calculations. So bending moment at C, it is 0. Similarly, bending moment at B is also 0 because there is no force that is acting on the right hand side of this particular C as well as at B. Now we'll convert this UDL into point load. So total UDL load is 20 into 1.5. So 20 into 1.5 and allow it to act at the center of this particular UDL length. So total UDL length is 1.5 and half of that will be 1.5 upon 2. So we have converted this UDL of 20 kilonewton per meter into point load. So once again try to understand this. So this is 20 into 1.5, that is the UDL load, and allow it to act at the center of this 1.5 meter length, that is 1.5 upon 2. So that when we take the moment about point A, it will produce the clockwise moment. So 20 into 1.5 is the load and the perpendicular distance is 1.5 upon 2, and it is producing the clockwise moment. And we have considered the clockwise moment as negative. So bending moment at A will be equal to W into L1. This is W and this is L1 into L1 upon 2. So that is nothing but 20 into 1.5 W into L1. So value of W is 20, value of L1 is 1.5, and L1 upon 2, that is nothing but 1.5 upon 2, and that value comes out to be minus 22.5 kilonewton meter. Now let us draw the bending moment diagram. So bending moment at C it is 0, bending moment at B is also 0, and as it is the UDL, we are having the parabolic curve as shown over here. So as we have seen in the explanation part, this is the cantilever beam which is subjected to a UDL of W kilonewton per meter at a length of L1 from the fixed end, and we have drawn the shear force and bending moment diagram also for this. Now here the UDL load in our example was 20 kilonewton per meter. The distance span length is 2 meter and L1 is 1.5 meter, and we have prepared an Excel calculator for this. So suppose now instead of 20, if we are having the load of 30, then also we can get this particular values of shear force and bending moment over here. Now if this span length is 5 meter and this is 2.5 meter, then also you can get the various values of this shear force at A is 75 kilonewton in this case, and bending moment at A is minus 93.75 kilonewton meter. So in this way we can use this particular Excel calculator for this example to find out the various values easily. Thank you very much for watching. If you want this Excel calculator, you can email me